Welcome back to Mrs. Jager's Book Nook. Today we're going to read a story called The Recess Queen. This is Mean Jean. She is the Recess Queen, and she is probably a good example of someone that you do not want to be out on the playground, at home with your siblings, in the classroom. So we're going to find out if our character, Mean Jean, learns her lesson, because we all know that if you want to have friends, first you have to be a friend. Mean Jean was Recess Queen, and nobody said any different. Nobody swung until Mean Jean swung. Nobody kicked until Mean Jean kicked. Nobody bounced until Mean Jean bounced. If kids ever crossed her, she pushed 'em and smushed 'em, lollapalooshed them, hammered them, slammered them, kissed and kajammered them. Say what? Mean Jean growled. Say who? Mean Jean howled. Say you. Just who do you think you're talking to? Mean Jean always got her way until one day a new kid came to school. Katie Sue, a teeny kid, a tiny kid, a kid you might scare with a jump and a boo. But when the recess bell went ringety-ring, this kid ran ziggity-zing for the playground gate. Katie Sue swung before Mean Jean swung. Katie Sue kicked before Mean Jean kicked. Katie Sue bounced before Mean Jean bounced. The kid you might scare with a jump and a boo was too new to know about Mean Jean, the Recess Queen. Well, Mean Jean bullied through the playground crowd like always. She pushed kids and smushed kids, lollapalooshed kids, hammered 'em, slammered 'em, kissed and kajammered 'em as she charged after Katie Sue. Say what? She growled. Say who? She howled. Say you. She snarled and grabbed Katie Sue by the collar. Nobody swings until Queen Jean swings. Nobody kicks until Queen Jean kicks. Nobody bounces until Queen Jean bounces. And she figured that would set the record straight. She figured wrong. Katie Sue talked back, just as sassy as could be. She said, "How did you get so bossy?" Then that punny thing, that loony thing, grabbed the ball and bounced away. Oh, Katie Sue was one quick kid. She bolted quick as lightning. Bouncity bounce bounce, kickity kick kick, swingity swing swing. Whew. Mean Jean thundered close behind, bouncity kickity swingity. The Recess Queen was not amused. She raced and chased and in your face that Katie Sue. No one spoke, no one moved, no one even breathed. Then from her pack pulled Katie Sue a jump rope clean and bright. "Hey, Jeanie Beanie," sang Katie Sue, "let's try this jump rope out. Here's one thing true, until that day, no one dared ask Mean Jean to play. But that Katie Sue just hopped and jumped and skipped away. I like ice cream, I like tea, I want Jean to jump with me." Jean just gasped and stared as if too scared to move at all. So Katie Sue sang once more, "I like popcorn, I like tea, I want Jean to jump with me." Somebody's actually asking Mean Jean, the Recess Queen, to play with them. Then from the side, a kid called out, "Go, Jean, go!" And too surprised to even shout, Jean jumped in with Katie Sue. "I like cookies, I like tea, I want you to jump with me." The rope whizzed and slapped. Faster, faster, the jump rope flapped. Faster, faster, till it caught in a tangled disaster. But they just giggled and jumped again. Look, she's not looking so mean anymore, is she? Well, now when the recess rolls around, that playground's one great place. At the school bells ringety ring, those two girls race ziggity zing out of the classroom door. Jean doesn't push kids and smush kids, lullapaloosh kids, hammer them, slammer them, kits and kajammer them, 'cause she's having too much fun romping with her friends. Bouncity, kickity, slingity, hoppity, skippity, jumpity, ringity, zingity, yes. So, did our friend learn her lesson? I think she did. But that's a good lesson for us too. If somebody's being a mean recess queen, maybe they just don't know how to ask for a friend. Maybe you could be that person who, if somebody is acting out mean, maybe they just need to be invited in your fun. So think about that. 1, you need to be a friend to have friends, but 2, maybe you could reach out and be kind to someone even when they're not being kind to you first. I hope you enjoyed the story here with me on Mrs. Jager's Book Nook. I'll see you guys here back next time. Don't forget to subscribe so you get all the new books as they come out.